Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dimension channel. Today, we are going to be discussing a topic that's fundamental to our journey of self-discovery and personal growth, the death of ego. Now you might be wondering, what exactly is the death of ego, and why is it so significant? Well, stick around because we're about to explore that and more. The concept of the death of ego, beautifully articulated by Space Storia, invites us to examine the very essence of who we are and how we perceive ourselves in the world. It's about shedding the layers of societal conditioning, learned behaviors, and false identifications that cloud our true nature. It's about peeling back the layers of the self to uncover our authentic essence beneath. So why is this topic so crucial in our journey of personal growth and self-awareness? Well, that's what we're here to explore together. Now that we've established the importance of understanding the death of ego, let's look beyond into what exactly ego is and how it shapes our human experience. Ego, as described by Space Storia, is not inherently good or bad. Instead, it's a tool that plays a crucial role in our journey through life. Imagine yourself as a balloon, drifting through the vast expanse of space. Without something to tether you down, you would float aimlessly, disconnected from any particular experience. Now, enter the string. The string represents our ego. It serves as our connection to the earthly experience, anchoring us to the reality we inhabit. Just like the string keeps the balloon grounded, our ego keeps us rooted in the world we know. It ensures that we have a tangible connection to our surroundings, guiding us through the ups and downs of life. So in essence, ego is not something to be feared or vilified. It's a necessary component of our human experience, a guiding force that helps us navigate the complexities of life. But as we'll explore further, it's essential to recognize when our ego starts to overshadow our true selves, leading to the need for its eventual demise. We now have a clearer understanding of what ego is and its role as a tool in our human experience. Let's explore its nature a bit further. It's important to recognize that ego is neither inherently good nor bad. Instead, it's a neutral force, a blank canvas upon which our experiences are painted. Just like the yin and yang, ego embodies both light and shadow aspects. Its impact on our lives depends entirely on how we choose to wield it. However, when left unchecked, ego can lead to a dangerous sense of separation from our true selves. Imagine drifting further and further away from who you truly are, losing sight of your essence amidst the noise and distractions of the world. This is what can happen when ego takes control, overshadowing our authentic selves with false identifications and learned behaviors. But fear not, for the death of ego offers us a path back to self-discovery and alignment with our true nature. Now let us look at what happens when our ego goes unchecked and begins to wield its influence over our lives. An unchecked ego can be a slippery slope, leading us down a path of self-deception and disconnection from our true selves. It's like wandering through a maze, lost in a labyrinth of defense mechanisms and learned habits that obscure our authentic essence. You see, when our ego is left to its own devices, it can develop an arsenal of defense mechanisms designed to protect us from perceived threats. These defense mechanisms, while initially serving a protective purpose, can ultimately hinder our growth and lead us further away from our true nature. Moreover, unchecked ego can also lead to the formation of learned habits that may not align with who we truly are. These habits, ingrained over time, can create a barrier between ourselves and our authentic essence, trapping us in patterns of behavior that no longer serve us. However, there is hope. By recognizing and addressing these habits, we can prevent further detachment from our true selves and embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth. Now let's shift our focus to how we can recognize when ego is at play in our daily lives. Ego has a way of sneaking into our thoughts, actions, and reactions without us even realizing it. But fear not, for there are ways to spot its influence. One way to identify ego's influence is to pay close attention to your thoughts. Notice when your mind begins to fixate on notions of superiority, inferiority, or separation. These thoughts often stem from ego's desire to assert itself and maintain a sense of control over our lives. Another telltale sign of ego's influence is our actions and reactions. Ask yourself, are you acting from a place of authenticity and alignment with your true self? Or are your actions driven by fear, insecurity, or the need for validation? By taking a moment to pause and reflect on our behaviors, we can begin to unravel the influence of ego and reclaim control over our lives. So I encourage you to take some time each day to reflect on your thoughts, actions, and reactions. Notice any patterns or tendencies that may indicate ego's presence. Let us explore the crucial process of unlearning habits and behaviors of the ego that no longer serve us. Unlearning is about letting go of old patterns and beliefs that have become ingrained in our psyche over time. It's about releasing the grip of ego and reclaiming our authenticity. Unlearning is about letting go of old patterns and beliefs that have become ingrained in our psyche over time. It's about releasing the grip of ego and reclaiming our authenticity. But make no mistake, unlearning is not always easy. It requires dedication, self-awareness, and above all, patience. The first step in the process of unlearning is to identify which habits and behaviors no longer serve a healthy purpose in our lives. Take a moment to reflect on your daily routines and interactions. Are there any patterns or behaviors that leave you feeling disconnected from your true self? Once you've identified these habits, it's time to start the process of letting them go. This may involve challenging long-held beliefs, stepping out of your comfort zone, and embracing change. And remember, the journey of unlearning is not a race, it's a marathon. Be gentle with yourself and allow yourself the time and space to grow at your own pace. Above all, practice patience and self-compassion throughout this process. Understand that change takes time, and setbacks are a natural part of the journey. In this segment, we're diving into how triggers can serve as catalysts for personal growth and self-awareness. Triggers are those moments when something or someone pushes our buttons, causing a strong emotional reaction within us. But what if I told you that these triggers hold the key to unlocking deeper insights into ourselves? When we experience a trigger, it's a sign that there's something within us that's being activated, a belief, a fear, a wound that's calling out for attention. Instead of reacting impulsively to these triggers, we can choose to see them as opportunities for growth and self-reflection. Take a moment to pause and observe your reaction when you're triggered. What emotions are arising? What thoughts are running through your mind? By shining a light on these triggers, we can uncover underlying patterns and beliefs that may be holding us back from our true potential. And here's the thing, while triggers may be external, our reactions and judgments are entirely within our control. So instead of blaming external factors for our emotional responses, let's shift our focus inward and take ownership of our reactions. Remember, every trigger is an opportunity for growth and self-awareness. Embrace these moments as invitations to unlearn harmful habits and cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself. As we near the end of our exploration of the death of ego, let's shift our focus to the transformative nature of this process and how we can embrace change in our lives. The death of ego isn't just about shedding old habits and beliefs. It's about undergoing a profound transformation that brings us closer to our true selves. Through this process, we gain clarity on who we are beyond the limitations of our ego, allowing us to step into our authenticity with confidence and purpose. So how can we embrace this change and cultivate a lifestyle that aligns with our authentic selves? Let's explore some tips extracted from Space Storia's insightful article. 1. Be gentle with yourself. Change can be challenging, and it's important to show yourself compassion as you navigate this journey of self-discovery. 2. Take it one step at a time. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is personal growth. Focus on making small, sustainable changes that align with your values and aspirations. 3. Surround yourself with supportive people. Seek out friends, family members, your spiritual guides or communities that uplift and encourage you on your journey towards self-realization. Finally, practice mindfulness and self-reflection. Set aside time each day to tune into your thoughts, emotions, and innermost desires, allowing yourself to connect with your true essence. Remember, the death of ego is not the end. It's the beginning of a new chapter in your life's journey. Embrace change, embrace yourself, and watch as your true essence blossoms into its fullest expression. And that brings us to the end of our journey through The Death of Ego by Spacestoria. What an enlightening exploration it has been. I want to take a moment to extend my deepest gratitude to Spacestoria for crafting such a masterpiece of an article. Her insightful explanations and relatable analogies have truly shed light on the complexities of the ego in a way that anyone can understand. Thank you, Spacestoria, for your valuable contribution to the conversation on personal growth and self-awareness. And to all of you, our wonderful viewers, thank you for joining us on this journey. I hope you found the insights shared today to be both enlightening and empowering. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more content on personal growth and self-awareness. Remember, the death of ego is not the end. It's the beginning of a new chapter in your journey towards self-discovery and fulfillment. Embrace the process, embrace yourself, and watch as you blossom into the best version of yourself.